Boman sir, nice to see you again. Such an honor. Hi Divyenndu.
Hello, hi.
you.
Sir.
Sir, you really look like a judge today, and
Yeah.
sorry to keep you on the center seat.
बीच
Hot
में
seat.
बिठा दिया मैं इतना भी बूढ़ा नहीं हो गया कि बीच का सीट
But don't be judgmental, sir.
But it's good to have a distance between me and him. We are having quite a bit of love and hate relationship in the movie.
film, na?
So it's good to separate us a little bit.
लेकिन प्रॉब्लम क्या है एक शिकायत है इस फिल्म में एक ही शिकायत
जी
मेरा एक सीन आपके साथ नहीं है और मेरा एक भी सीन आपके साथ नहीं है
yeah
दैट हर्ट्स अ लिटिल बिट
that's
बट खुशी की बात यह है कि ऑल दीज स्टोरीज कम टुगेदर टू टेल वन ब्यूटीफुल स्टोरी
absolutely.
ये इसकी खुशी है
बिल्कुल.
बाकी हम लोग नेक्स्ट फिल्म में साथ में काम करेंगे
Correct.
Your dialogue, crossover athlete,
Ji.
has become the theme of the character
Right.
and the drive of the film. And you did it so intense and with that conviction of what is this crossover athlete. What made you feel that you should work with Peddi or in Peddi with BuchiBabu? You've done such amazing characters, such intense, funny, and deep, philosophical, spiritual characters, and we are big fans of your work in South. What made you attract your this thing towards Peddi? What attracted you?
Thank you. So, first thing first, I'll say that this line,
Yeah.
crossover athlete, which I'm shouting out, and BuchiBabu sir made me do it 78 times.
Lean guy,
Yeah, but he would. But for me, it is the reason why I might have done the film.
Yeah.
Apart from
Ji.
wanting to, I met you many years ago when
Yes,
we were
sir.
shooting Happy New Year, come to your house.
Yes, sir.
While that was being constructed.
Yes, sir.
But I think what it says is something very deep. What crossover athlete means for me, मतलब ये है कि हमारे देश में बहुत सारा टैलेंट है,
Ji.
बहुत सारा टैलेंट है, गांव में, जहाँ पे कोई ऐसे पलट के देखता भी नहीं है कि यार ये आदमी क्या कर सकता है, ये आदमी स्विमिंग कर सकता है, ये आदमी रनिंग कर सकता है, ये आदमी कुश्ती लड़ सकता है, ये आदमी क्रिकेटर है, वो बॉल कैसे फेंक. आपका जो कैरेक्टर है पेद्दी इज एन एम्बॉडीमेंट ऑफ all these people,
Representing that
a representation
section of people. Yeah.
तो जो मैं as from the government ढूंढ रहा हूँ, मैं किसी को एक एथलीट को नहीं ढूंढ रहा हूँ. You opened up the world of talent जो हमारे गांव में, हमारे interiors in what we call far flung areas of our country. टैलेंट का मतलब खजाना है हमारे पास.
True.
और उस खजाने को हम लोग इस्तेमाल नहीं कर रहे. मतलब मुझे लग रहा है कि पिक्चर का मीनिंग यही है.
Absolutely.
इनफैक्ट सर आपके डायलॉग में भी आता है कि गेम बदल रहा है, खिलाड़ी नहीं बदल रहा.
Yeah.
बिल्कुल.
Yeah. Yeah.
वो पहले एक्चुअली स्टार्ट में है.
या
क्रॉसओवर एथलीट तब तक आपके देखो उसने सूट वूट निकाल के रख दिया है, टाई इधर है, वो थोड़ा पागल भी हो गया है एक सीन में, थोड़ा ही इज गोइंग मैड बिकॉज उसको लग रहा है कि कुछ उसको मिल रहा है. हु एम आई सर्चिंग फॉर? आई एम सर्चिंग फॉर पेद्दी. और एक एक्टर है हु इज प्लेइंग कुरमाया, वो एक्चुअली इज द सूत्रधार ऑफ द मीम. मैं ऑडियंस हूं पिक्चर.
Absolutely. You're
तो
completely
पहले
the
तो मैं ये
audience.
कहना चाहूंगा, आप यू मेंशन BuchiBabu, when I looked at him, some small made man with big ideas.
True.
Small man, small, tiny, thin personality, but big. And everything is big. हर एक frame, you know. हम लोग श्रीलंका गए थे. इतना चलाया मुझे. कहाँ चलाया? जंगलों में चलाया, पहाड़ों पे चलाया, मतलब रॉक्स के ऊपर चलाया, गिरे कितने रेलवे ट्रैक्स पे, वाटरफॉल के बीच में से इतने
That's a dangerous location.
डेंजरस था.
Very dangerous. Literally.
डेंजरस
Yeah.
था.
Yeah.
एक शॉट था, पुराने रेलवे ट्रैक्स ऐसे, मतलब ऐसे खारी है और द ब्रिज बनाया था रेलवे ट्रैक से दो.
Yeah.
और वो मतलब बिल्ली जो चलते ना, बिल्ली चलते ना, ऐसे चल के क्रॉस करना पड़ता था. But you didn't feel the danger because you're making something beautiful. कुछ खूबसूरत बन रहा है. मेरे हिसाब से ये बहुत खूबसूरत फिल्म है. And of course हम रामचरण जी की बातें करेंगे, how he has embodied the whole thing with so much power and so much personality. तो मैंने जो बोलना था मैंने बोल दिया, बहुत कुछ बोलना बाकी है, लेकिन we keep talking.
Yeah.
Why don't we speak a little about our friend over
Devendu,
here?
Devendu, tell me, you've done such amazing work, starting with your work in Mirzapur, which is well received in South, especially for your character, your swag, the gangsterness it displays,
Was he
and
more
your
gentle?
gali and the galis.
वैसे दिखता है वो gentleman.
He is a gentleman, sir.
Ah.
Screen पे नहीं.
Screen पे gentleman.
That's the character you play.
Yeah.
And
Did you
honestly,
see that
again,
love?
sorry?
Did you see that love in the South when you came?
So yes, I mean, you were one of the first people जिसने मुझे बताया कि यहाँ पे it's very big in Mirzapur, and because we were shooting the cricket sequence where there was a lot of crowd as well.
Yeah.
And the crowd, when I came for the first time onto the ground, I saw them reacting to me a certain way कि वो मुझे जानते हैं, like going a little.
Yeah.
And you know what I really like कि down south हैदराबाद में especially they are really open with their feelings. वो आपको दिखाएंगे कि हमें आपसे प्यार है और आप हो वो. तो उन्होंने करना शुरू किया. I was taken aback कि
Kind of own you.
हाँ कि कैसे पता है आपको मेरे बारे में. फिर आपने मुझे बताया कि यहाँ पे जो मिर्जापुर है काफी बड़ा है, लेकिन it's just amazing कैसे I mean लैंग्वेजेस बदल जाती है.
आपका गालियां भी आइकॉनिक कॉइनिंग रो.
मैंने सुना वो वहाँ के डबिंग आर्टिस्ट ने उनको थोड़ा सा और नौचप शायद कर दिया था उनको.
But how do you find this character and working with Peddi?
So मेरे लिए ये पूरी कहानी शुरू हुई थी जब मुझे पता चला कि एक पेद्दी नाम की फिल्म बन रही है जिसमें आप हैं और बुच्ची बाबू उसको डायरेक्ट कर रहे हैं, और मैं उस टाइम उत्तराखंड में कहीं शूट कर रहा था. वो लाइक मिलना है बहुत ज़रूरी है. मैंने कहा भाई मैं एक 5 हफ्ते 10 दिन के बाद जाके मिलता हूँ. मैं कहा नहीं अभी मिलना. तो मैं अपना शूट ख़त्म करके एक दिन का उनसे छुट्टी मांग के उत्तराखंड के पहाड़ों से निकल के पूरा हैदराबाद के पहाड़ जो जुबली हिल्स हैं वहाँ तक आया था. एंड आई मेट बुच्ची बाबू एंड सर आई इमीडिएटली फेल इन लव विद द गाय, क्योंकि वो इतने खुले दिल से मुझसे मिले. ही इज सो वार्म एंड सो जेंटल एंड ही जस्ट मेट मी लाइक अ ट्रू आर्टिस्ट, बीइंग अ डायरेक्टर विदाउट एनी बैगेज. And he's so sweet. He was showing me my scenes from my series to me only on the screen. And he's telling me, sir, see how well you have done this. He's asking me. And I'm also saying, okay, if you say so, I agree with you. But sir, उस टाइम तो मुझे उतनी कहानी के बारे में नहीं पता था. कैरेक्टर के बारे में थोड़ा सा उन्होंने मुझे बताया था. लेकिन उनसे मिलके मुझे ऐसा लगा कि ये इंसान जो बोलेगा ना मैं कर लूँगा, क्योंकि मैं बहुत दिनों बाद एक ऐसे आर्टिस्ट से मिला था जिसका और कुछ मतलब नहीं था. वो एक फिल्म बनाना चाहता है, उसमें चाहता है कि मैं एक कैरेक्टर प्ले करूं और वो मुझे उसके लिए चाहता है. बस उसका वांट सिंपल था.
You brought in, I've seen all your scenes, and I think the class with which you performed, it brought in the nuances of a zamindar's kid, right? And the swag you had, it's a subtle swag. It's from a village ka swag, and it's not like a city swag. It is so subtle, it is so powerful. You have displayed that command on the screen, and it is attracting and pulling audience to you on the screen when you see them.
Coming from you, thank you. And I think, sir, that's what the main idea was, not to make him a caricaturish sort of a thing, because he comes from a certain kind of aristocracy, and you know he represents a certain class, but make him still believable.
True.
That okay, this guy, and that's when I was preparing for this character, whatever Ram Bujji feels towards Peddi is not something personal.
No.
For him, this guy is a hired coolie, they call him. In
hired
the film.
labor.
He's a hired labor.
Yeah.
So there is nothing personal about it.
No.
It just, you know, I pay the money, you come and you perform. There is nothing more to that.
Yeah.
And I had to just play the class of where you know you come from a certain.
Actually, I'm not in your radar. In the group of
Precisely, sir.
In a given day, I should not be in your radar.
So I've not given those kind of expressions. You know, कुछ कर दूंगा उसको मैं. Nothing of that sort.
Yeah.
But yeah, he respects this guy, because if you respect yourself, you respect that, you know, here is this guy Peddi who really knows how to play. This guy comes in, that's when you hit all those lovely shots. He also goes like, whatever you say, and he says कि winning shot मुझे मारना है, but still this guy knows his thing. I think somewhere we are talking about identity in this film.
Yes.
And you're just fighting for such a bigger cause, so to say.
Yeah.
that melts the heart of anyone, you know, that
The whole
here's a
essence
guy.
of this movie is so beautiful. I
Yeah.
was talking to Boman sir before the interview. Everybody needs an identity. And in
Yeah.
India with 1.8 billion people, identity is very, very difficult to find. We have either identity by birth or by your work or by some deeds you have done. You have to have some identity and recognition.
Definitely is.
And this is a story of one man who's, again, it's going to spread over for the community that he is doing. He doesn't exist. He doesn't have a voting power. He doesn't have a postal, he doesn't have a transportation in his village. No hospital, no school. He's just a nobody.
But sir, I think that's where
Wow.
Yeah.
your character gets such a, he's alpha also, but he got his vulnerability also.
Because of
How did
the-
you manage?
I think I just got into the character's skin, which has to be vulnerable. And
Yeah.
because he's a Pahadi and he's the tribal, he is very, very strong inherently.
Right.
Like Kadak rehta hai.
Yeah.
But he has that softness that he knows there is something impossible. What we started the film with Mr. Jagpati Babu's character saying, "Aap bhi yahi desh mein you were born, maybe yahi land mein I was born. Why is it different for you and me?" So that is the essence, and that is the fight. So I like the sincerity with which Mr. Buchi has written this.
Yeah.
It is so good and so sincere. It is the need of the hour of bringing it's not our villages going to go global. It is bringing the attention of the global audience to our villages. Like Sir said, this khazana jaisa hai hamara
Yeah.
talent in everything, in arts, in crafts,
Yeah.
in sari weavings, to sports, to everything. So bringing out the villages to get recognized and
Yeah.
on the national level is something this movie might represent, I think.
It will surely.
Ji.
I was amazed. One thing you said when we were talking off camera,
Ji.
you've seen the entire film. Is that everybody in the film, every department, of course, the writing first, the direction, is very sincere.
Ji.
There is something very sincere. It is not that we are making it is a larger than life.
Yeah.
It has to be that he is a larger than life character. But every character in the film seems to be extremely sincere about, to use a nice word, his want. What
Yeah.
does he want? And that's so beautiful. What does he want?
Yeah.
What does everybody want?
Yeah.
What do we want as artists?
Yeah.
And that comes through with sincerity, because if you don't have a want,
True.
what are you chasing?
Yeah.
There's no necessity there for
What
anything.
are you chasing?
Yeah.
Why am I going with one guy who gives me nariyal pani? इसके साथ कहाँ मिलेगा ये पेद्दी? बोला you'll have to walk. मैं समझा कोई 4-5 किलोमीटर लेके जाएगा. He made me go through jungles and mountains. Why did I continue to go? Because even I want to identify this person.
Yeah.
What is my want in the film? To find you so that we can use your powers, your talent for the greater good of the country. Because
Yeah.
so everybody has a very sincere want. हमें कुछ चाहिए और कुछ अच्छा चाहिए. Nobody wants to make greed नहीं है किसका.
Yeah.
Very reluctant, Sir's character, to go through this and to understand what is this, but he's intrigued.
जानना,
And
I
he
want to
was
know.
very sincere in that reluctant behavior also.
Yeah.
भाई क्या है यार, कौन है? Who is he? Why am I doing all this? चलो next बोलो, next बोलो.
He takes me like मतलब it's here. I keep going. Then we cross some river, and we cross some some waterfall, and we cross some. और वो कमाल है. रेलवे ट्रैक से लेकिन ट्रेन से क्यों नहीं जा रहे? We're walking through tunnels and railway
So
tracks.
that
and
is
all.
the journey of every villager, which he took from the town to, and he wanted Boman Sir's character to experience the
Experience that.
journey of this, how tough it was, how rugged it was, and different terrains. And
Let us ask you one question.
Sure.
One from you, one from me.
All right.
You played all kinds of characters.
जी.
You are loved. कोई unconditional love है. You have to make sure that that unconditional love is fulfilled,
yes,
is given back to the audience.
yes,
But when you do a character and you said something that, you have to get in the skin of the character, look at you there.
so
It's quite raw and that's what is it that you needed to prepare when you say skin of the character for a role like this? As an actor, I'd like to know.
Wow, it's a very, I don't know if something it happened automatic or did I prepare for it? I don't know, but I think
You do prepare for it mentally.
yeah,
You do.
But maybe I don't know. It's the preparation to tag it as a preparation, but somewhere the journey starts from getting into the emotion of the narration when he's emoting, when he's narrating. I try to see the baseline of. It's not about Peddi's character I'm listening to, or Boman sir's, or your character. I'm trying to see the flavor of the narration. In that flavor, जितना करना है, जितना कम करना है, जितना ज़्यादा नहीं करना है, कम नहीं करना है, and it has to be authentic. I'm trying to be authentic as possible, sincere in your eyes, in your action. Don't try to. I never try to overpower the scene. That is kind of my preparation. I try to stick, and I have my confidence that it will work by sticking to the skin of the scene, and not trying to scratch the skin.
That, I'm sorry, I have to cut you there, but I really have to give you this one compliment.
Ji.
It's beautiful, and you obviously know, sir, with so much of experience, to have a co-actor who's a mega star
Ji.
is just so secure in his own space.
We have to coexist in the screen. In
But
front of
I'm
the camera.
telling you, sir, I wasn't expecting this much out of you.
Ji.
You were just there, and I was coming with the preconceived notions of
Ji.
Ramcharan being a massive star, and we have such kind of a role. We have this Tashan going on always, and how would he react to, because Rambuji is at a status. He's never low status. He's always high status.
Yeah.
How would I manage this with him? What if this guy doesn't like me? How the think.
That is good acting, boss.
Yeah.
The thing is, what he said, my preparation. I took a nice line from him.
Sir.
He's saying that my preparation is to make sure that I don't overpower anything. He said it.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So there is the biggest. क्योंकि सर आपने कई एक्टर्स देखे होंगे जो कभी बिल्कुल भी कंफर्टेबल नहीं होते हैं लो स्टेटस जाने में. लो स्टेटस में जाएंगे ना तो वो नीचे से आपको कुछ मार के जाएंगे सीन के एंड में कि कुछ करके कुछ. बट टू प्ले लो स्टेटस व्हेन यू आर लो स्टेटस इज आई थिंक मार्क ऑफ स्टे देयर. डोंट. So
being vulnerable is so beautiful on screen. It's very relatable. I think so.
Tell us about this chota physical transformation you did. Chutput.
Yeah. I have a lot of gifts given by my director after the film. I really don't know. This genre was already a super hit genre thanks to Mr. Amir and Salman with Dangal and Sultan.
Ji.
Very well appreciated. From Lagan to Baag Milkha Baag, all of these were super hit genres, and it is so easy for us to understand and agree with this.
Yeah.
And then the beautiful emotion added to this. So it is a super hit on paper for me. And I knew the physical stress that I will be going through, but I never got up in the morning thinking, "Aaj jana hai." Never. Aaj kab jana hai?
Yeah.
क्यों नहीं है 7 o'clock shift क्यों नहीं है 9 o'clock why you putting? So that was very, very interesting for me as an artist. When I'm waking up and when I'm coming back home after pack up, am I still talking about the scene which I did in the morning? If I have not spoken to my wife or my mother or my friend, I know I've not done something nice today. नहीं आज का scene में ऐसा किया था ऐसा किया था. So my friend was like, Ram, very few movies out of the 16 you have spoken. You've spoken about a Magazira, RRR, Rangasthalam, where I played a deaf guy, and then this. This is definitely a super hit on this first schedule. I told him. I said, "How can you say?" He said, "You are talking about what you have done. It is not leaving. The palette is still with that scene."
This is such a commonality.
Sir.
Whether I'm shooting or whether I have met you or whether I've spoken to somebody who's driving me somewhere.
Ji.
If I do not go home
Yeah.
on the dining table, I do not talk about something funny, something human, or something learnt, then I feel the day was not so good.
Yeah.
Similarly, what he said, it's an echo of what you just said.
Yes.
If we go home, we don't discuss a moment in the shooting of the day.
Yeah. Or any activity of the
then
day.
we have not pushed ourselves.
Absolutely.
The director has not pushed us.
Yeah. It is
The
kind
ambience
of.
has not pushed us.
It is an adrenal high.
It is a high.
And you want to wake up. That's why I'm saying I wanted to wake up again next day morning and go and experience another high on the sets.
When people speak of actors' egos,
Yeah.
this is it. Our ego should make us feel we're doing something good. We're doing something
Yeah.
So it's also, sir, it gives you a different, like for me, this is going to be my first Telugu film.
Yeah.
And I realized that in Telugu, it's a slightly different, what you would call it, grammar of filmmaking.
Ji.
There's a certain kind of stylization involved. And by that, I was very happy that after so many years, I was suddenly a new boy. Was like trying to figure out the energies, culture,
Yeah.
language, everything.
Diversity is
Yeah.
what makes us
It's
all
that.
beautiful.
But I enjoyed so much because whatever we did cricket, because it has so much of stylization involved,
Yeah.
the way it was shot, and it's a huge compliment to our cinematographer Randy sir here.
Yeah.
There were just
Yeah.
beautiful instances where you would say बोली लगाने वाला
जी, जी.
है ना? देवेंदु क्या करेगा सर, ये करेगा, ऐसे मैं कर सकता हूँ क्या, ऐसे, ओके, इफ यू आर डूइंग दिस लेट मी गेट द कैमरा फ्रॉम हियर,
Yeah.
सर इफ यू आर गेटिंग द कैमरा फ्रॉम हियर कैन आई डू दिस एज वेल, हाँ, वेरी नाइस, लेट मी टेक वन मोर शॉट. It was just so much of
The synergy was
inclusivity,
there.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was just, I thoroughly enjoyed working on
I'm so
Peddi.
glad, I'm so glad.
I'm so glad I did this.
Beautiful.
Similar sentiment from me. I've done a few Telugu films.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I enjoy it very much. But one of the reasons I'm echoing what you're saying is to come out of your comfort zone and see how it feels.
Yeah.
Ji.
Problem is that it is even more comfortable. They make you feel so good.
Yeah. सर आई थिंक मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि पेद्दी लोगों को क्यों पसंद आएगी, जो मुझे पसंद आई थी, कि इस तरीके की इमोशनैलिटी इतने डिफरेंट जॉनर्स से पास ऑन होते हुए, एक कैरेक्टर जो कि एक अंडरडॉग कैरेक्टर है, वहाँ से स्टार्ट होके एक वल्नरेबल है, एक पोजीशन ऑफ पावर पे पहुंचता है, लेकिन वहाँ भी उसे शायद वो नहीं मिलता जो वो अचीव करना चाहता है. दैट वल्नरेबिलिटी मेरे लिए पेद्दी में वो एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो पूरे टाइम जब मैंने कहानी भी सुनी थी वो मेरे साथ थी. और शायद एंड में आप होते हैं पेद्दी के साथ कि ठीक है, अगर मैंने अपना कैरेक्टर भी सुना और मैं चाहता हूँ कि थोड़ा टशन है, बट फिर भी मैं चाहता था कि पेद्दी सक्सीड करे,
Yeah.
कुछ
Towards the end, yes.
दैट आई थिंक
Yes.
ह्यूमन जो टच है ना,
Yeah.
वो मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है पेद्दी देखने के लिए. एंड आई होप पीपल विल
Absolutely.
लाइक इट एंड अप्रिशिएट इट.
मेरे लिए ऐसा है कि पहले तो एक मौका मिला आपके साथ काम करने के
Thank
लिए.
you, sir.
मैंने
Thank you.
बुची बाबू जब मिले थे पहली बार, तो वो बोले आई हैव माई असिस्टेंट, ही विल टेल यू. मुझे मतलब कम्युनिकेशन इतना नहीं होता है, उनकी हिंदी इतनी अच्छी नहीं है, इंग्लिश ठीक है, लेकिन उन्होंने ही सब समझाया और फिर भी मुझे समझ में आया. एंड आई एम सेइंग, फॉर मी पेद्दी, इफ यू कॉल इट अ स्पोर्ट्स फिल्म, यस इट मे बी अ स्पोर्ट्स फिल्म, नॉट कंप्लीटली.
Yes.
मुझे लगता है कि पेद्दी एक बहुत ही पेट्रियाटिक फिल्म है.
Yes. Yes.
बहुत ही पेट्रियाटिक फिल्म है कि ये कह रहा है कि सबके लिए, अगर आप स्पोर्ट्समैन नहीं है तो ठीक है, लेकिन सबके लिए यही कह रहा है कि भाई अगर आप सिटीज में रहते हो तो देखो गांव में जहाँ पे किसकी आइडेंटिटी नहीं है, उनकी तरफ देखो, ये हमारा खजाना है, ये ही हमारा असली इंडिया है.
Yeah.
और जो गांव के जो लोग हैं, जो छोटे छोटे शहरों में रहते हैं, उन लोग बोले हमारे ये पिक्चर हमारी है, तो सबके लिए ये पिक्चर है.
That is beautiful. Yeah.
स्पोर्ट्स
Yeah.
सिर्फ एक जरिया है,
That's
एक
true.
जरिया है दिखाने के लिए कि
It's a
हमारे
backdrop.
देश में,
That's it. It's just the
हमारे
backdrop.
देश में कितनी टैलेंट है. और मैं ये अल्फाज मैं बार बार इस्तेमाल करूंगा, हमारा एक देश एक बहुत बड़ा खजाना है, बस हमें ढूंढना है. बस ये है पेद्दी मेरे लिए, जरूर देखिएगा.
For me, the Peddi film, इंडिया के बारे में if you talk, it represents India. Peddi is the beat of India, the heartbeat, or whatever, the pain of India, the success of India, the talent of India. This is a representation of the true मिट्टी का story, and हमारा मिट्टी का story. And it is nothing fancy. It is raw, rustic, inspiring, and uplifting film.
क्या बात.
And I think every student, every school, or 6 to 60, everybody should watch. Beyond 60 also.
हमें exclusive
Oh.
ऐसा नहीं. All genres. Every person who's alive will be inspired to see this film in their respective ages and in their work they do. It'll always inspire you a little bit.
Well said.
You'll come out with a very inspired heart.
Yeah. Lovely.
It's the most sincere film I have ever worked on.
Absolutely.
इतना sincere से हम सब लोग काम किया है. And Peddi deserved everybody to be very sincere in their approach when they entered their sets. Thank you so much, Boman sir, for being part of this.
Arey, don't say
And
that.
thank
Thank
you,
you, sir.
Divyenndu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
sir.
so much.